Hello, today I'll be reviewing the Seagull M186R. I am 24 hours into owning this watch. It was delivered yesterday, and so far I have to say I'm quite impressed. This is one of the most inexpensive watches I've ever purchased, and I was very nervous as to the accuracy in the product that I was buying because it is made in China by the Seagull company. So far everything's been dead on. Last night at 12 o'clock the date changed right over, clicked right over. So let's get on into the review. This is a 38 millimeter watch. It's 9 millimeters thick. Came with this leather strap that's got the crocodile print embossed on it. Very nice feel to the watch. It has mineral crystal on both the front and the back of the watch. And as you can see, the crystal's a little bit domed there. So far I've been very, very happy with it. It's 50 meters water resistance, hacking movement, and it also hand winds as well. Looking at the back here, it's a screw down case back. You see the screws there, and you can also see the design on the movement itself. This is their ST16 movement. I was rather disappointed when looking to purchase this watch. There's very little review, very little pictures out there available, so I was very nervous making this purchase, not knowing what to get. This piece can be had out there on the internet. I've seen it for $112, $120, but my recommendation is to purchase it directly from Seagull USA. They have a California office, which is a little bit comforting to know that they have offices here in the United States. When you purchase from the company itself for $145, you do get a 2-year warranty, and I felt like with having a little confidence in the Chinese movement, having a 2-year warranty would make a lot of sense for $15, $20 more than what you could purchase it from an eBay seller for. So I felt like that was a good move. I'd recommend it to anybody. The hands on this watch are blued. I can't confirm as to whether that was a true bluing process or if they're painted. But regardless of how they did it, it looks beautiful. I really like the Roman numerals on the watch. I think it looks very dressy and very classy. There have been some complaints online that people don't like that the date cuts off the Roman numeral 3 there. But I like it. I think it's beautiful. It's a really nice piece, and if it had Swiss made on it and several other names that you guys could imagine. A watch looks like it could be upwards of a $15,000, $20,000 watch just from appearance's sake. Now, putting appearance's sake aside, I do have to say, I mean, you're for $145, you can't expect everything to be perfect. And I guess my criticism of the watch, my only criticism, would be that when you're setting the watch, when you're winding it, I mean, it just sounds like a fork in a blender. I mean, it's very, very harsh. Also, when you're changing the date, it's not just a smooth clicking action like you would get in a Swiss timepiece or something like that. You can hear it in there ratcheting and the feel of it. Mechanically, it works, and I've heard no complaints about it on the board. I'm just, saying as far as the fit and finish of the movement goes, I'm not quite sure. I would like to feel a smoother feel when winding the watch itself. But overall, it's been a interesting past 24 hours. I purchased this wristwatch to wear at the office. I needed a dressier watch, dressier looking watch. I own dive watches for the most part. I also thought this would be a good watch to wear for an interview that it's coming up, or just wear back and forth to school, I suppose. But I'm going to be testing it out over the next few weeks and just seeing what I think of it. I was very nervous about what I was going to get, but have been very pleased so far, and I would recommend to anybody out there considering a Seagull to go ahead and make that purchase. They offer watches. I mean, their price range on their watches ranges from anywhere from the $145 mark all the way up to $7,000 for some of their higher end tourbillons that they do sell that have been very popular. And $7,000 for a tourbillon, for those of you that are watch fanatics, know that is a killer steal. But before I invested in any of their chronographs, moon phases, or even considering a tourbillon, I would definitely wanted to make sure that the quality was there. I purchased this watch to at least test out and see. Not quite sure what the Chinese will do, as far as trying to be competitive with the Japanese and the Swiss in the watch market. But I can tell you at this rate, if they keep this kind of stuff up, I'm going to be quite pleased, and they could be quite competitive in the market. So I hope this review has helped everybody that is considering one of these watches. There's not a whole lot of literature out there and not a lot of reviews. It's been very difficult trying to find things online, so I wanted to sit down and give this review of the timepiece. I won't take up very much more of you guys' time. I'll show you the packaging that it came in. This is just the standard Seagull box. Got I don't know what language. I mean, it's obviously it's Chinese, it's Mandarin or Cantonese or something on the box, but a pretty fair box. Nice little design on it. You lift it up and your watch is in here with the tag on it. Little pillow. The manual is kind of a joke. They really need to have it redone by somebody who can who's very literate in English, because whoever did this, I mean, it's very choppy. It's rather poor, but other than that, overall quality and design and service so far, I've been very pleased with the timepiece. And if there are any changes in my being content with the timepiece, I will definitely update the status. One of the first watch reviews I've ever done, so I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.